actually gone. You know how I feel, right, Master? It's why you worked so hard to save me. None of us want to lose our family.
Who's that?
Are you the Wanderer?
Who's that? Who's that?
Are you the Wanderer? You are the hero from the Talus Dominion, correct? What an honor it is to meet at last. Ah, yes. Like you, I am a wanderer. Valindria's insular credo did not suit me, so I ventured out of its walls many years ago. With all due respect to the Divine Maiden, I searched for spirituality elsewhere. At last, I found it at Ajinara Monastery. Yes, that very Hunmyung asked me to speak with you. He's requested your presence. I am unsure. He seems quite shaken and only mentioned a dark prophecy. I hope you don't find this presumptuous, but he'd like to speak with you now. I can open a pathway to Ajinara if you'd like. Thank you, Wanderer. Your children are certainly welcome to join. Children, please, one at a time.
I wonder what it'll
We'll
be
see
like.
you soon, Master.
I wonder what it'll
We'll
be
see
like.
you soon, Master.
Professor said she was gonna open a pathway. What the hell? Gotta tell her to start there
We'll
myself.
see you soon, Master.
Welcome back, Warrior.
This place is so different.
Thank you for joining us on such short notice. I hope your presence among us will be enlightening for everyone's sake. How do I explain? For the past several days I've been contacted by someone, but not in the usual way. This person's consciousness somehow reached out to me during my meditations. I'm not sure who this person was, but they had something pressing to share, not to me, but to you. Whenever this person contacted me, an image of you would come into focus, as if that was my first thought as well. But increasingly, I get the sense that this person is an ally rather. My spiritual link with this person has allowed us to open this direct portal so he can join us. He'll be here soon. I sense his presence.
Look at that! Master, what's happening?
Welcome, friend.
Thank you, Monk. You've done well.
It's an honor to meet you in person. The warrior is here and ready to listen.
Warrior, how nice of us to at last meet in the present. I am Chundu, the successor to the great master, Madden. Not quite. I have considered joining, but the new masters have a bit of a reputation to overcome. We are still in negotiations. I am certain the head monk here has already briefed you. Warrior, you have been the subject of various visions I've had recently. Metaphorical visions, but yes, quite dire. You, however, were clear. Now that I see your chi in person, I am sure of it. A great power, dark with hatred, decimates Zyway. You run to it, brandishing your weapon. You try different approaches, but the fight always ends the same way. With your death. But, warrior, I know that the future is mutable. I sought you out because I believe we can stop this. I have summoned the new masters to meet us at the Thorntail School in Zyway. Come with me, and we will discuss tactics. I arrange supervision for your children as well. Please, let's all go.
May your path lead you to peace.
May fortune favor you.
They do so much training. It makes me miss Heaven's Reach.
May
Stay
your path
together,
lead you to
please.
peace.
May fortune favor you.
Welcome to the Thorntail School. Children, entertain yourselves out here. Warrior, meet us inside.
I've heard stories about you. Solak, ancient tombs, a tree that has a woman tethered to it or something like this. I'm sure. Same for us. Soha is working with us now, and you've obviously met Chundun. To be perfectly honest, I still have some doubts about Chundun and his visions. The whole thing seems a bit far-fetched. But then I remember the way that Gunma put his trust in Madden's premonitions. Madden's visions ultimately led the 8 Masters to you. So even if I have my doubts, it's not my place to question him. Anyway, the others are inside trying to sort out what we should do with this vision situation. You should join us. Your students can stay out here and play with the cats. Just make sure they play nicely. I'll see you inside, warrior.
What are we even doing here?
I didn't know a place like this was in the city.
I'll make sure everyone behaves themselves.
When can we go home, Master?
That cat is looking into my soul.
Thank
It's an
you
honor to
all
see you
for
again.
coming.
Together again.
Warrior, this censer has been in the Thorntail School for generations. We use it to cast divinations. Please, remain calm as I light it. Very good. Now stay present as I read the divination. Everyone, silence please. What shall we find?
I'm sorry, was that it?
I asked for silence. Despite the interruptions, I managed to hone in on your probable futures. They are already changing. I see a dark and terrible beast coming to Zyway. You face it alone. You need not focus on that. I saw something new in your possession. Something that gave you a fighting chance. To defeat the darkness coming for Zyway, you must harness the power of a beast. You will need the heart of a sacred beast. Bring it to me, and I will extract and refine its chi, so that you may use its power when the time comes. Rumor has it that an exotic collector is visiting the How Bazaar. He may have what you need. Good luck.
All right then,
We
no
can
time
do
to lose.
this.
You sure?
Yoma!
Goodbye, warrior.
Yeah!
Just some rich Stratus hotshot. A decent challenger for Goldie?
Who's this wazoo I
I keep hearing about. Get your bets in
Warrior,
now.
it's about good to see you again.
Type of customer.
I can't thank you enough for clearing out the Toe Clan back in the day. With your help, I was able to reinvigorate the neighborhood. So, what can I do you for? Weapons? Revenge? You name it, I have it. Anything for you, old bud. Don't have it. But you're actually in luck, and I'll tell you why. You see that hotshot sitting over there, with the two sexy groupies? That's Cation. He's fresh from the Stratus Empire, bleeding cash and dropping names. Pretty Boy says that he's got the greatest fighters in the realm. Of course, our very own Goldie has been running the Zyway streets for years. And she says she has the toughest mercs on the block. Goldie's been right so far, and has swept Cation's warriors into the gutter. He's about to lose for good, go home disgraced. I bet he'd pay a lot to have a certain legendary hero on his team. You save his pride, he's liable to give you anything. Except his soul, of course. That's long gone. Give it a try, warrior. Talk to him. But don't go over there too quickly. I need time to flip a few bets. Knock him dead.
A decent challenger for Goldie? Get your bets in now, people.
I promised my wife I wouldn't
Out
have
to
to
my
death.
corner.
Get your bet.
Not too late to
Get your
surrender.
bet.
They're not fighting to the death, are they?
Get off
Fighters
my
are
corner.
Garbage.
That guy's
How come?
I guess this beats
I
having
want
the
to
toe
get
clan
one
in the street.
You're
Can I
the
help
Hong
you?
Moon hero.
Hey, Mr. Cation, ain't this that warrior from the Dreadtide Arena?
Wait, you are the hero, right? Beat up Nak's son, Yun Sang, even the Grand Enchantress? Wow. You're just in time, champ. I have an opportunity you literally cannot pass up. Imagine even more fame. Imagine men, women, hey, whatever you're into, fawning over the House Society Fight Champion. Yes, Goldie is gonna hate this. Wait, what do you need? Heart of a Sacred Beast. That's a super rare item from Moonwater Plains. Super rare. Okay. But if you lose and embarrass me, I cut out your heart. Get me? Good. Now get out there and win me some money. Oh, Goldie! Look who I got!
Cation, you're hiring help off the streets now. Pathetic.
Yes, madam. You stepped into the wrong alley, punk. Forgive
Finish
me.
this narsack off.
Impressive. That was amateur hour.
Release Wazoo! Been a while since we had... I can't believe it!
Amazing! Guess I should have expected that, but damn, you are an animal. Oh, we're going places, you and me. Do you know how much money we could make in this dump? We could stage duels all across... Come on, you're saying you don't worship at the altar of the almighty coin like everybody else? Fine, fine. You don't have to be rude. Here's the sacred beast heart. You're gonna regret turning down my offer, you know. We could have been legends. After you do whatever it is you're gonna do with that disgusting heart, come find me. You've got work whenever you want it. Who do we got lined up next?
communication charm said we'd be receiving a very special guest today.
Welcome back. I didn't expect to see you so soon. Of course, what brings you back so quickly? Do you need help finding a sacred beast's heart? Master, impressive. And real, too. You certainly are efficient. Thank you, warrior. I will extract and refine the chi from this heart for you. This will take but a moment. Let me prepare the vessel. Do not look directly at the light.
Chundu knows what he's doing, I think.
Warrior, I believe this is yours. Do not lose this, warrior. The attack on Zyway could happen at any time, and you must be prepared. I've only done my duty. You do not need to thank. Remember to... Wait, do you see that large man? He's stomping all over our botanical garden. These Tempest guards have no sense of Excuse me, warrior. I will handle this. Absolute brutes. These people. Sir, you have an appointment.
There you are!
The Hongmoon hero, in the flesh! It is an absolute pleasure to meet you again. It was a while ago. Remember back when Jin Suyin took over? And we all charged into the emissary's quarters? I had a different haircut back then. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that I finally found you. And here, our honored empress, Yun Mafei, humbly requests your presence. All I know is that she said it was an emergency. She's waiting for you in the main courtyard. Thank you, warrior. Divines be with you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming so quickly, warrior. My sources tell me you were illegally street fighting in the Hal Bazaar? There is no need to apologize. I fought in a few bouts too, back in the Red Guard. But I believe my adventuring days are over. Madden's successor predicted that? Warrior, this is very concerning. Zyway is still scarred from its last disaster. This cannot be a coincidence. Unfortunately, I did not summon you for a social call. Please, tell me what you think of this letter from the Dowager. Of course you are qualified. After all, she's asking about you. Please read the letter.
A new quest item.
Empress Yun Mafei, I send you a long overdue congratulations on your ascension to the throne. The turbulent history between our two peoples vexes me of late, and I wish for any enmity to end between the Stratus Empire and the Talus Dominion. I hereby invite your champion, the Hongmoon hero who defeated the villainous Chol Mugo, to join me at Dasari Palace in a first step toward a lasting peace. Empress, deep wounds have been inflicted on both sides. I implore you, let it end. Let peace reign between us. I eagerly await your response, and I hope to see the Hongmoon hero, or even yourself, at Sweetwater Pavilion for a grand welcome.
Charming, isn't she? What do you make of it? I wonder why the Dowager is suddenly feeling so diplomatic. I have heard she is slightly unhinged, but she is no fool. Well, warrior, she asked for you specifically. What do you think? I agree. My spies gather that the Dowager is still dabbling with the dark art. She has already committed unspeakable atrocities against her own people. Who knows what she would do if she had you and your pupils as collateral? For now, I think you and I should decline. I will have the Nameless investigate her more thoroughly. Perhaps they can figure out why she is so interested in you and your students. Warrior, you know me well by now. Of course, I have secret spies embedded in the Dasari Palace. They have already divulged many of the Dowager's secrets. Given the circumstances, I believe it is time you all met. Nuya, please give us your report.
By your grace, Empress. Hello, warrior. The Empress must trust you tremendously to include you in this meeting. Please understand that what we discuss here must never leave your lips, must never reach other ears. We are the Nameless, and we are the secret scourge of the Stratus Empire. To the Dowager, we are handmaids, sailors, merchants. To our Empress, we are her ears. You may call me Nuya. I've long abandoned the life I was born into so I could serve our Empress. My past is meaningless compared to my purpose, which is to overthrow the Dowager through any means necessary. Lately, the Dowager has distanced herself from the court, but she is always accompanied by her newly appointed Imperator. He is a young boy with scarlet eyes. She flaunts him, almost as if she is trying to foster rumors. Imperator Ryu, but warrior, please, I know he resembles your missing pupil. I think that's the point. She is trying to provoke you. Understand that the Dowager is playing with your emotions. From what I've heard, the new Imperator is dangerous and violent. He can't possibly be the boy you lost. Let us compromise. The Nameless and I will investigate. If the Imperator is in fact your missing pupil, we will try to bring him back alive. But
Warrior, please listen. I know what you are thinking, but do not do this. Your loyalty is so prominent that it is legendary. The Dowager knows this and is using it against you. You fought through Solok for that sweet little girl. Why did I think this would be different? I know you will. I will not stop you, but please, meet an agent of mine, Wunha, in the East Winds Inn. She has suffered from the Dowager's cunning firsthand. When you see her, tell her you are casting stones against the wind. After that, please listen to her advice. You will need it to survive in Dasari Palace. Do not overstay your welcome, warrior. May the divines bless you.
This place was once beautiful. Hey, where's Wunda? You know how she is. Always disappearing when you need her.
You got some kind of problem? You stumble into the wrong room, Mooncake? Unless you're here to take a drink order, how about you get lost? Is that so? Well, if Empress Tariff wants to see me, she can walk her beaded veil over here and... Oh, forgive me. You don't look like a typical member of our group. I see Her Majesty has been recruiting. Wait, don't say anything. Don't even breathe. How about a little help?
Make this quick.
What do you have there? Ah, I recognize the seal on this letter. The Ebendrake. Either he followed you in, or they're finally onto me. I'm a merchant captain, warrior. A legitimate business owner. And if you want to keep a secret society secret, you should probably stop saying it out loud. Anyway, what can I do for you? Why? Oh, are you taking that ship out of Faircloud? I thought that was for bigwigs only. That's not a good sign. Have you said anything bad about her lately? Been mouthing off to the Ebendrake? What I can tell you is that she's jailed her own officials, commandeered half my fleet, requisitioned my profits, and she's really cozy with the Ebendrake, in case you haven't noticed. No one's seen her son in weeks. People say she's unstable, violent. If the Dowager asked for you by name, I think it's already too late. As long as you're in the Stratus Empire, she'll find you. If you want to survive in Dasari Palace, then trust no one. Nod and play along, but don't believe the advisors, the court maids, the generals, and especially the Dowager. Got it? That ship's leaving soon. Hop on if you want. It's your funeral.
Like you might need some help. Yes, I am Nuya. How nice to make your acquaintance for the first time. You must be the Hong Moon hero, and these are your pupils. How lovely of them to join us. How very cute. Warrior, we are so happy to welcome you to Empress Tehu's palace. However, I must warn you that the waves are quite choppy and perilous, especially for children. While I am overjoyed to join you on the trip to Dasari Palace, I must warn you that I have many affairs to attend to in the court. You will be completely on your own once we arrive. Kindly speak with Captain Intok when you're ready to board. Thank you. And remember, warrior, may the wind be at our back.
Neomech's about to spawn. I'm gonna try and get there as quick as I can. Got my Sin and Soul Burn already there. That's how it's done. 4 pouches there.
You have moved to another chapter.
Enough damage on my soul burn. Shit! Oh, I got that one there. It's too slow, I should have. Ah, damn it. No, that's 2 for the Warlock, 2 for the Sin, 3 for my BM. Not bad.
Your friend has connected to the server.
Alright, now where were we? I'm gonna have to do the, what's it called, upgrade my run speed. Haven't bothered to look into the cost of that.
You must be our honored guest. Captain Intok at your service. On behalf of Empress Tehu and the Stratus Court, it is my honor to welcome you aboard the Gentile Dragon.
Sorry, just moving characters into Channel 1 for Basin.
Now, it is my understanding that you may have a few younglings that will be joining us.
Why am I taking them with me? This is not going to go well. Why they shouldn't even come?
Not to worry. Children are always a special joy to have aboard, so long as they steer clear of the powder kegs in the hall. Are you ready to come aboard?
I'm so glad to be on solid land again.
Yes, come. On behalf of Empress Tehu, I bid you welcome. I am Minister Jan Yong. We have been eagerly anticipating your arrival. Trust you will make yourself at home. And on that note, we have prepared a small banquet for you and your young charges. We request that you kindly join us at Sweetwater Pavilion. There is no more beautiful spot to receive guests in all of Gunwon City. Empress Tehu will be there to greet you. Oh, how exciting! Enjoy the splendor of the palace.
I'm going the wrong way from the yellow quest.
Same old.
A clan member has connected to the server.
Just wanted to see how much this XP this blue quest gives.
You need a new apprentice? My mom can't pay rent without this money.
Learner.
There's like nobody here. Like 0 players are here at all. Well, there's one. I found somebody. Guess there's nothing for anybody to want to come here. I need that new run speed so badly. How are they able to wind walk so fast and far? That's just unrealistic. Shouldn't do that.
I didn't know there were bridges like that.
The screenshot has been saved.
That's actually pretty cool.
smells so good. Come
Master,
on,
are they
grab
dancing?
food.
What's going on?
Master, I don't like it here. Something feels wrong. Master, I don't like it here. It's giving me the creeps. I don't know. Maybe. I feel all stuffy and dizzy here. Don't you feel anything? I'll try, but it's hard. I really don't like it. This feels really wrong. It feels bad. I don't... Master, something's coming. I can't take it anymore. I can't stay here.
Please, halt. I'm sorry, but you must remain in the hall. Nobody can leave during the banquet. Please return to the event. But you're an honored guest, so you must remain here. We'll have a guard look for your pupil. We are under strict orders. The Dowager will arrive shortly, so please do not raise a scene now. Thank you for your understanding and patience.
It seems our guest has finally arrived.
Looks like a dude in drag.
Delighted to meet you. I pray this meeting will mark the beginning of a new era for the Stratus and the Talus. You have exceptional taste. Dasari is truly the jewel of Gunwan City. Yunma Fei was wise to send you per my request. I think we will get along just fine. You know, if the Stratus Empire and Talus Dominion were united, there's no telling what we could achieve. But enough of that. I have someone I would like you to meet, brave warrior. He is the new Imperator of the Stratus Empire. He has heard much of your deeds. I will leave you two to talk.
Is he your master? I hear you're the hero who saved the Empire. You look exactly how I imagined. It's a great honor to be in your presence. I'm sorry. Have we met before? I can't imagine I'd forget meeting a great hero like yourself. You cut a rather striking figure. I think you may have mistaken me for someone else, Jiansei.
I never said my name was Giancy.
That aside, I was hoping to ask a favor of you. Please forgive my rudeness, but could you indulge me? Please spar with me. As the Royal Imperator, it would be a great privilege to learn from an accomplished warrior like you. Really? I didn't think you would agree so easily. I won't hold back, so please don't go easy on me. Let's begin. You're every bit as
The
talented as
warrior's
they say.
skills are
I'm
formidable.
impressed.
That much is certain.
Thank you for that. It makes me realize I still have a long way to go. I need to be strong to properly serve the Empress. But it almost felt like you knew my moves before I did. I'd expect no less of the master of the Hongmoon School. I should take my leave. Please, enjoy the rest of the banquet. Thank you again. Please excuse me.
Enjoy the feast. Everyone will get their fill.
Ominous.
Dowager Tehu, playing at Empress again, I see. Shameful.
Calm yourself, Handu. Your aggression is welcome on the battlefield, not here.
You insist on conducting official business without Prince Subin. He should be
The
here.
prince is in his chambers. Rest assured I will share every detail of tonight's event with him.
Twisted with your half-truths and omissions, I'm sure.
Handu, you're drunk. It would be wise for you to leave. Now.
Guards, please escort the General out.
Please, sir, follow me.
Calm down. Out of my way. I'll see myself out.
Are you
all right?
Come on. What's with the cold shoulder?
So rude. It makes me sick that he would ruin our joyous occasion. It absolutely turns my stomach. I've lost my appetite. This banquet is over. Minister Jan Yong will prepare your quarters. Perhaps he will atone for his mistake in inviting Hondo in the first place. Consider this palace home, warrior. Let us retire.
This way. I'm so sorry you had to witness such uncouth behavior. I invited the Chief General to this banquet out of respect for his office. But to think he would dare malign the Empress! Again, my profuse apologies. He is Ang Hondu, Chief General of the Stratus Army. He was the Imperator, but he was regrettably demoted due to outbursts like this. Frankly, Her Majesty's good grace is the only reason he hasn't been hauled off to Gunwon Prison. But I speak out of turn. I'm afraid the General's behavior has broken up the party, so to speak. Why don't you rest for a while? Excellent. Down the passageway to the left of the entrance, you'll find that a chamber has been prepared for you. Your pupils will stay in the chamber on the opposite side. Your young charges will be in excellent hands. Please, rest well.
I want to run up those.
Master. Yeah, sorry about running off like that. I felt much better once I got out of there. I don't know. It felt like pressure from all over, and it was hard to breathe. Like something was crushing me. Maybe the crowd was just too much for me. I am now, Master. Don't worry about me. But what about you? You look like something is on your mind? Okay, if you say so. Where are the others? I'll go catch up with them, Master. I don't want them worrying about me, too.
I'll escort you.
Forgive the intrusion. Honored warrior, what a pleasant surprise. We just finished preparing your quarters. I hope they meet your exacting standards. Please call if you need any assistance. We are here for your comfort.
Oh, comfort women. That goes back to World War II when the Japanese took Korean women.
Leave you be.
Yeah, there's some history.
Welcome!
Peaceful dreams, warrior.
Welcome, welcome! Apologies for the delay. I was attending to other guests in the pavilion. I hope I haven't held you up. These quarters are among the finest you'll find in the palace, and are reserved for honored guests. Rest assured, the servants will tend to your every need. The large room at the end of this hallway is yours. I'm sure you'll find it to your liking. You are an honored guest, and you must be treated as such. I shall take my leave. Should any issues arise, please notify the soldiers stationed outside. Sleep well.
Right on time. Not destroyed.
And the ship popped off fast, eh?
You have acquired a new quest item.
Only the loyal guards should take shifts tonight. You know what this means. Once the guests have retired, execute the plan. A plausible story is in place to explain the Zyway group's absence. Children are no exception. Anyone who disobeys will be executed as a traitor.
Yes, hero? Did something disturb your slumber? Assassins? Surely you guessed. Perhaps you're having a nightmare. A waking nightmare. Your students are resting comfortably. Turn back. The only commands I follow come from Her Majesty. Return to your chambers. Now. I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, we prepared a second banquet. One in which your pupils are on the menu. Shall we dine? Awaken fiends! Enjoy the nothing but the best of our guests!
Look out! Look out! Master, I'm so glad you came. I don't know. I was trying to get everyone ready for bed, but they weren't listening to me as usual. Then, Jin Soyun started screaming. She went into the room and closed the door. I thought maybe it was safer in there, but now, yes, Master. I hope Jin Soyun is okay. Your friend has connected to the server.
First I felt terrible at the banquet earlier, and now monsters are appearing. What's going on with this place? I don't understand, Master! Alright, I'll try. I'm sorry, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home.
Master, you're late again! It's about time you showed up. I thought we were done for. Is Jin Soyun okay? I'm sick of dealing with demons all the time. Why can't they just leave us alone? Well, just because you do most of the heavy lifting doesn't mean we're helpless, Master. We can handle ourselves. Though, I guess it is because of all you've taught us, but whatever. Come on, let's get this over with and get out of here. You better not be...
find us just when things seem nice, huh, Master? You don't have to tell me twice. I want to go home too, but what are we gonna do about this mess? You got it. Lead the way, Master.
I don't understand. We didn't do anything wrong, Master, I promise. I'm sorry we ran around. There are soldiers coming
Your
over the
friend
bridge.
has connected to
they
the
seem
server.
angry. Are we gonna have to fight them too? Thank you, Master. I'm glad you're here. I'll do my best to help and keep the others safe.
Just make sure you blue buff.
I hope we can leave this place soon.
Nowhere to go. Drop your weapon. Nowhere to go. Have nowhere to go.
right there. Wait, I remember you. Aren't you the warrior that helped me with the Tyrian cult a while back? What are you doing here? I don't suppose you know anything about this attack on Minister Janyon? Really? Am I to believe that weedy scarecrow of a man attacked you? Students, you mean these kids? You know, the last time I heard about a murderer running around with a bunch of kids, it was a guy named Guihan back from the dead. At least that's what people claimed. It's hard to know what to believe these days. Well, you're not leaving this way, that's for sure. Half the harbor is on fire, and the Imperial Guards have orders to capture all outsiders. As probably not. The minister had deep pockets and a wide network. You're really that eager to take the fall? Fine. Since you helped me in the Cinderlands, I'll get your students
Hello,
to
sir.
safety. But if you or your prepubescent crew turn on me,
Yo, what's up?
I'll end up in Gunwan prison.
Not too much.
Wait here.
I see the intruders.
Trying to sleep, I can't sleep.
Time to go to bed.
2. I assume you got some sleep on the way back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What time did you get in at?
3:30.
Ouch.
Doesn't inspire confidence. You sure we can trust her? Yeah, I guess you've got
Can't believe they make you work a whole day and then make you wait until 9 to get you back home.
Yeah, it was a long one. That was the Calgary bus. That wasn't even an Edmonton one.
Even worse for the Calgary guys then, but, you know, if they sleep all night, then they can at least, you know, be up first thing in the morning tomorrow, which is now today.
It's me keeping everyone safe. Now come on, let's get while the going is good.
Your friend has connected to the server.
Are you sure she's leading us in the right direction? It's so
Yeah, I was just leveling some alts last night.
For World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I got a level 100 I want to use, so I started to level it. I think I got it to level 102.
That makes me feel better. No one's stronger than you. She's taking all this
Just running around the zones looking for flight paths, doing herbing, and doing the bonus objectives.
No.
Yeah, questing is not the fastest way to level when you have alts. I just wanted to be able to do my Legion invasions, but I missed it because I had no flight paths to the area that it was at.
Welcome to the interrogation chamber.
One sec, streaming the storyline, then move down to the streaming channel for 1 second real quick. Just at the end here.
Make sure your kids don't drink the water. The smell of vomit is strong enough as it is. I'm helping you for now, Gian, out of respect for our shared history, but I need some answers. What exactly happened? He transformed into a demon. Really? That seems a bit far-fetched. The minister was too close with the Evandri.
This letter isn't from the minister's office. This came from the Empress herself. Why does the Empress want you dead? And why attack the kids? Only the Ebendrake do such things. Of course, when the Empress refuses to condemn the Ebendrake, she normalizes their behavior.
Oh shit, that's some Trump shit there. She's talking about how, that's talking about how, you know, he doesn't condemn the white supremacists or whatever, so he's normalizing their behavior. Oh shit, this is so, timely here.
The Empress controls the local dragon pulses and stride points. You might be able to win stride out, but your students can't. I'll see if my contacts at the docks can get you passage on a merchant ship. The sooner we can leave from here.
Can't wait to leave this place.
Can we go home soon? How are we going to escape? Really? Thank you. I don't want to spend another second here. Okay, Master and Will, but...
What's the plan?
It's...
We're not really just going to leave, are we? But what about Ryu? We can't just leave him behind. He's your student. He saved your life. How are we supposed to just leave him in a place like this? He's in danger too. I know he was always the strongest of us students, but that doesn't mean we can just abandon him. I can't. I just don't want to lose him again. I miss what we had at Heaven's Reach. Grandpa Cho did his best taking care of me and Buna, but this is different. You gave us all a home, and took care of us, and helped make us a family. So please, I can't take losing a brother again. You'd better swear on it, Master. All right, I'm trusting you with this, so don't let us down. Bring back Ryu, and let's go home together.
Ready
I
to
just
go?
want things to go back to normal.
We should really get going. What's that? Please tell me it doesn't involve going back for a favorite toy or some nonsense like that. Ryu, you mean the Imperator? He was a student of yours. You're making quite a few bold claims today, Jian. I'll admit, my fellow operatives and I have been trying to learn more about the Imperator. He's shrouded in mystery, and his rise to power was unprecedented. The Stratus military officers are understandably miffed. Their new leader is an outsider, and a kid. Yet the Empress seems to think he's some sort of prodigy. Let me get this straight. You, a wanted fugitive, wish to have an audience with the Imperator. You're either very bold, very stupid, or a terrible comedian. But if what you say has even a grain of truth, it could shine some light on what the Empress is truly up to. All right, Jian. I'll take you to him. Your student.
I can't wait to
What's
see
going
you.
on? We have to be patient.
Keep it together, everyone.
Quiet. I was hoping there'd be fewer guards. We'll have to be quick. The guards should be fairly easy to evade, but there are probably Ebendrake assassins waiting in the shadows as well. This section of the waterway is in disrepair and largely forgotten. The smell keeps most of the guards away. When I open this gate, go through and find cover where you can. Let's go. We can't leave.
Sneaking portion.
This could be more challenging than I thought. Wait!
Well, well, what do we have here? I'm innocent! Who's there? Who's there?
This place is crawling with guards. Oh, and just as a reminder, they're looking for you. But since you're so determined to do this, we'll find a way around them. If we can't go low, we'll go high. There'll be guards on the rooftops, but they'll be looking down. Maybe that burglar or whatever that was will distract their attention. Follow my lead as quickly and quietly as you can.
It's space and time. What's it called? Rockstar's about to summon. I'm not gonna be able to make it there with my main. But at least got my other two there.
We have a lot of ground to cover. Don't let them see you.
Ah, shit, just popped. Crap, I managed to get 3 pouches.
Go, quickly! There are too many. We're going to have to take out some guards. I don't suppose you know the Black Lotus pressure point technique? Or perhaps the Toman Vulture Pinch? Call it what you will, we need to knock some guards unconscious without making a scene. Use quick chi-empowered strikes from behind. I'll take out the guards here. You take care of the next building over. Watch how I do it. The key is to catch them unawares. And don't hesitate. I'll take care of these ones. Keep moving. I'll take the one on the right. You deal with the one on the left. Let's hope they stay out for a while. Yes, I know, but they don't know that. Everyone in and around the palace still thinks there's a deranged criminal on the loose. As a fellow servant of the Stratus Empire, it's my duty to make sure the guards are aware of all immediate threats. like that sketchy burglar we saw earlier. So I'll drop down there and redirect their attention. It won't buy you much time, but it should be enough. Go to the next building and put the guards to sleep. From there, you should be able to make it the rest of the way if you're stealthy. You'll see a garden with tall trees. Meet me there, and try not to make a scene. Wait here for just a moment. Attention, everyone! I have reason to believe there are burglars in this district. Keep your eyes on the streets.
Ah, for son of a bitch!
A clan member has connected to the server.
What the fuck was that bullshit? Oh my, because it takes 20 seconds to res. If it had taken 15, would it have been... Oh, so dumb. So dumb. Fucking, oh, it doesn't make a difference if your res time is 15 or 20. Every fucking time I die, and there's 5 seconds left or so, it would have been quicker. I want to punch that guy in the face. Every time. Every time.
You made it. One of the guards back there was asking me about Sweetwater Pavilion. They seem to think an outsider changed into a demon and killed Minister Janyong. Stories move fast in this city. The truth tends to lag. At any rate, this tree will take us over the final wall. From there, you can glide straight to the Imperator's Tower. I'll meet you on the second floor balcony.
Please try again later.
We made you pretty stealthy for someone who runs around with kids. Now let's hope this meeting is worth the trip. If what you say is true, maybe the Imperator will open up to you. He seems to be one of the few people the Empress trusts. I'd like to know what she's up to. On the other hand, you could be walking into a trap. I understand. Well, I hope the Imperator listens to you, for your sake as well as mine. Let's try the office. Where is he? The Imperator should be here. He doesn't strike me as the late-night stroll type. I'm not sure. It looks like someone was here recently drafting a letter or an Maybe, but not here. Right now, we look like a pair of burglars that have come to rob the place, which unfortunately is exactly what I told the guards to... Wait, did you hear that? This is bad. An attack on the Imperator is like an attack on the Empress herself. We need to leave now, before someone else walks in and raises the alarm. The Imperator's unconscious. What did you do to him? I don't want to be here when he wakes up. Actually, we should take him with us. That might be the only way. Go ahead. I'll handle the Imperator. I once pulled an injured Gon cadet in full splint mail out of a Viridian Lumang den. At least our young Imperator is light. Even so, he's too heavy to take to the roof. We'll have to drop down and stay close to the walls. Hold on. I think we need another diversion. Would you mind doing the honors? Drop a crate on a guard's face. Remember the crates up on the roof? Find one positioned over... That should give me enough time to get our friend out of here. Don't give it a try. Just do it. I'll meet you in the next courtyard.
Wait. What happened? I heard something. Did it just... I doubt it. Check the roof.
Not bad, warrior. That worked better than I thought. I didn't realize you were wise in the ways of the crate toss. Even so, we need to keep moving. There's going to be guards searching this entire district. Not to mention our Imperator friend could wake up at any moment, and we're technically kidnapping him. At this point, I think we have to take the most direct path. There's a tall gate around the corner. It's pretty stout, but you seem to have a knack for breaking things. It'll make a terrible noise, but if we're fast, we can go straight back to the waterway. Let's go. There's the gate. After you, Gian. was a disaster.
Rio is going to be okay.
You certainly have a way with people, Gian. Are all your students so violent? Do you teach the strike first, talk second technique? Well, if Imperator Ryu is your student, I hope he listens to reason. He's fine. Your lessons are severe, but not lethal. He'll live. Really? Well, you could have fooled me. Regardless, the real question now is what happens when he wakes up. It shouldn't take long for the lovely aroma of the Gunwan sewers to pull him out of his slumber.
Hope Rio is going to be okay. Wake up, Bonnie. I hope Rio is going to be okay. I hope Rio is going to be okay.
Come on! Is Ryu hurt? Are you sure, Master? He was acting so strange, or... I guess so. I just want things to... Maybe the important thing is that we're all together again. That's what we wanted, right? We're all together now. What a scary underground sewer.
What's going on? I don't... Oh, my head. You're the warrior who... Wait, I remember. Master? I don't recall exactly. Everything's in patches. I remember the attack at Heaven's Reach and falling. I don't know how I came to be with the Dowager. I can't blame you. The Dowager must have saved me somehow, but... wait! The Dowager! Master, she's going to start a war. Dowager Tehu is planning to overthrow the Talus Dominion and seize Zyway! I don't know exactly. She's been planning this for a long time now. You're friends with Empress Yunma Fei, right? You should warn her, Master. I can help. There's a royal dispatch office. We can use it to get a message out. I wish we had more time to talk, Master, but it'll have to wait until we get home. I'll see you outside.
How's Ryu? Is he okay now? What happened? Oh, so he forgot? But getting in a fight jogged his memory? I'm sure he'll get better with time. Once we go home to Heaven's Reach, we can all get plenty of rest and recovery. Aren't we going to leave now? Everyone's eager to go home. More? Okay, but hurry, please. I'm worried about Jin So-yeon. Now
Be
that
careful.
Ryu is...
Don't be
Goodbye,
gone
Master.
long.
We'll be waiting.
Follow me.
Oh my god, how many times I can sneak through this bullshit?
This is the Royal Dispatch, but with all the fuss you've caused, I doubt you can just walk in without raising a fuss. I'm still the Imperator, so I'll be your cover here. I'll escort you like I've captured you. Is that okay, Master? Thank you. Just be certain to keep up the act. Stay right behind me. Don't walk out ahead or stray, or else the guards may think you're trying to escape and attack. Let's hope this works. Follow me. I'm transporting this prisoner. Make way.
Everyone get in line! Form ranks!
Such a thrilling gameplay. Lively. This is so dumb. Whoever comes up with this shit needs to be punched in the head. I could nobody feel like they were falling asleep while they were, playing this, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is a good gameplay. This is so thrilling. This is what Blade and Soul is all about. This right here. See this? This is Blade and Soul.
Don't go too far from me.
Yes, sir.
You're all dismissed. I'm surprised that worked so well. That was kind of uncomfortable, but it worked. We should be in the clear for a while. You taught me everything I know, Master, so I can't take much credit. The Royal Dispatch is both a post office and an archive for the whole of the Stratus Empire. It's filled with sensitive information. The palace sends all its confidential messages from here, so we should be able to send a warning to Yun Mafei. I'll help you send the letter once you've written it. Who's there? Who are you? Royal Dispatch Security? An assassin? Who is this? To think I let my guard down so much. You do? Even if she is an ally, I'm surprised she managed to sneak in here. Who is she? Really? She's very important then. I'll let you handle this, Master. I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you, Jiansei. That was a close one. I knew the Imperator was strong, but I didn't expect that. Thanks for stepping in when you did. I've been here as a spy for a while now, though I broke cover after all the ruckus you caused. I used the opportunity to find useful information in the archives. But what are you doing here? And with the Imperator, no less. Warner? Of what? War. This is dire. And it explains some of the research I found. While I was sorting through the archives, I found a lot of tomes that had been recently pulled out. The information is unsettling. Their text about the divine mandate. Empress Tehu may intend to perform the ceremony. Here, take this tome I stole from the archive. In the meantime, I'll take that letter and deliver it to Her Majesty.
You have acquired a new quest item.
The blessings of divinity. After succumbing to the Dark Chi, the would-be king's efforts to open a gate to the divine realm were doomed. In eras long past, the divine beings from beyond our own realm came down to this plane of existence. The bloodlines born of mortal and divine carry in them a great power. They are the chosen who will rightfully rule this world. Yet time and again, the unworthy sought power beyond their grasp. As such, both lock and key, the greatest of all evils, was locked away within the Dark Realm. Held it is only when properly orchestrated, with righteous will, divine blood, and the Twilight's edge, that the path to divinity will truly be open.
What was all that about? What were you reading, Master? Is it anything important? That's really bad, isn't it? What are we going to do? We should hurry and warn Yun Mafei, right? I see. You trusted it with that woman, then? I suppose giving it to one of the Empress's own agents is safer. If you trust her, I will too. So, what did you learn from that book she gave you? With so many having attempted the divine mandate recently, you'd think they would have learned better by now. Not specifically. She has always shown a strong interest in the other realms though, so it's not surprising. If she's been dabbling, it explains why demons... Then we should get out of here quickly. Let's return to the others and plan our next move. There's a secret exit here we can use. Being Imperator has its perks, you know. I can get us out of the palace too. Just follow me. It's over here. Hold on. Hold on.
How did he know about that corridor?
The wall just
How many
moved.
secret passages are there in this place?
If the Imperator knows about our hidden passageways, who else does? Maybe this secret chamber isn't a secret. Good. That's probably for the best. These tunnels were made ages ago. The first agents in my order were originally masons and stoneworkers that helped build the palace. Since then, we've used these corridors to evacuate officials in times of crisis and to uncover corrupt bureaucrats and other enemies of the throne. Only the royal family and sworn agents are supposed to know the location of these tunnels. But I digress. A divine mandate? But why? The Empress isn't of royal blood. Wouldn't the Very strange. There must be something I'm missing. I need to investigate this further.
Your friend
Really?
has connected to
An
the
outsider
server.
may prove useful. Well, first things first, get your students out of here.
Okay, let's hit the road already.
Like that.
Great job getting Ryu back, Master. Now let's get out of here while we have the chance. Well, wait, what? You're coming with us, right? We can't just leave you behind in this crazy place. Damn it, are you for real, Master? We're finally all together again, and you want to run off as soon as you can. No, I'm sorry. I always give you a hard time, but I know you're just doing what you have to do. I just wish you didn't have to always do it alone. We don't want you in danger either. You're always working so hard, fighting all these battles for everyone. We're all worried for you, Master. Just don't go dying on us, okay? Promise? Since you brought Ryu back like you said, I guess I can trust your word. Just don't take too long, okay? You have to come back to us safely. Don't worry. I'll keep our family safe or die trying. We'll be waiting for you, Master.
Master will get us back.
If you're ready, I can take everyone to our escape route. The Black Moon Sanctum. It's an Eben Drake facility, but it houses a great dragon pulse. With how strong your chi is, you should be able to...
Pretty sure when you try and open that dragon pulse, it ends up being a portal to some other realm to let some demons in or some shit.
The Great Dragon Pulse? Yes, it's stable. The Dowager's been using it to travel outside. But the Sanctum itself, that may be risky. Thankfully, it's not too far from here. It won't take us long to get there, even if we're careful not to be spotted. You have to go through the North Guard Post to get to the Black Moon Sanctum. Follow me.
Let's get a move on.
This place is
Come
creepy.
on, hurry up. Come on.
Here we are.
Hurry
This
up.
place is
Come on, hurry
This
up.
place is creepy.
The Black Moon Sanctum is just beyond this point. I don't know much of what goes on inside. The Ebon Drake always act on their own. I'll do what I can with my role as Imperator. Hopefully I'll be able to throw my weight around. With any luck, we'll be able to bluff our way right through to the Great Dragon Pulse. It would be bad if a fight broke out and raised an alarm. Wait here a moment. I'll try and get rid of the guards ahead. You there! Step aside. I am the Royal Imperator. Are you defying me? The price for disobedience is death. Are you being disobedient? Let's go.
That was awesome! Master,
I heard Reeves say something about a dragon pulse. Is that how we're gonna get out of here? Oh, right. I forgot, you're staying behind. I wish we could help you, Master, but sometimes I think we just mess things up. Really? You're not just saying that? I guess we all need people to remind us of things sometimes, don't we, Master? We'll do our best to help you now.
You made your last mistake.
Let's go! How about this?
Bring forth
Everyone, stay together!
Master, are you okay? Master, are you okay? It looks like those Ebon Drake slipped poison into their attacks. How are you feeling? I'm impressed. The Ebon Drake don't fool around when it comes to poison. Your chi must... I think so. It doesn't look like any of them were poisoned. Just be careful. I know you've endured the mark of the Black Rose, but you're not invincible. If you say so, but as your student, I'm obligated to take care of you. It would be... Our goal is just up ahead. Come on, we're almost there. Here it is. We finally made it. That stands to reason. If you attune your chi to this altar, you should be able to open the Great Dragon Pulse. I'll keep a lookout for any more Ebon Drakes skulking around in the meantime. We won't have much time, so please hurry and open the portal. Good luck, Master.
Finally, this place was a lot tougher to get to than I was hoping. Nothing is ever easy. So this is it then? You open a portal and stay behind while the rest... I know. That doesn't make it any easier, though. The others spread over you, and that makes me worry, and that makes them worry more. It's a vicious vicious cycle. You better be. I was writing a letter for Grandpa Cho before. I don't want to tell him that you died. Not too often, but me and Boona like to send letters to him. He is our grandpa, after all. Huh, yeah. It'd be nice to see the old coot again. I know he'd like that. See, yeah, well, whatever. Come on, quit being all mushy, and I'll keep everyone out of your hair while you work. This way. Come on.
Jin So-yeon, this way.
It's a trap.
Are you all right? Warrior, you look ill. I promise you will make it through. You've saved Zaiwei countless times. It is my turn to help you. Gather your pupils and let's go. This gateway won't stay open for long. You can explain everything when we arrive at— You asked for me, Warrior. You sent me a letter that said you were injured and that I was to open a dragon pulse. You sent a pigeon saying that I was to come alone, that there was something you had to tell me in person. The Nameless. No, that can't be. I haven't heard from her in days. What happened to her? Who wrote this letter? This is a trap. Find your pupils and let's go, now!
Where did Rio run off to?
He's watching for trouble. Relax. He'll be back soon.
Hey!
Rio! Rio?
This is your time, Imperator. You are strong and they are weak.
What is this? Rio, what's going on? What's happening?
Boona! Damn it! Snap out of it, Ryu!
I was getting tired of this charade. How do you feel, Master?
You! How could you do this?
Good. The poison finally kicked in. Take them away.
Master! Please don't leave us!
Damn, these pretty strong gates.
Comfortable. Dowager, this place suits you.
It looks even better from this side, young Faye. I'm sure your spies told you all about my prison.
Of course. I'm already planning renovations.
I'll wipe that smirk off your face soon enough. Right after I allow you to witness history.
You have no idea what you have started.
We shall see, won't we?
Last mistake.
We meet again. Hold on. We meet again. Keep your voices down and we'll get you out of here. You're not exactly hard to find, Gion. I also have a few contacts in Gunwan Prison. Of course, I'm normally bringing people in, not breaking them out. I know, and I'm sorry. No master should have to outlive a student. In hindsight, I should have known the Imperator's newfound innocence was a facade. I can't change what happened, but my agents and I will do everything we can to get you and your students out of here. The Dowager brainwashed Ryu into deceiving his master and killing his friend. She's unworthy of the Stratus throne. I'm not sure. Not in this cell block. Yun Mafei? You mean Empress Yun Mafei of the Talus Dominion? So if she used Ryu to bring you here, then use you to lure Empress Yun Mafei. Clever.
Warrior.
Will do.
Will do.
Can you walk? You collapsed so suddenly. I am so sorry. I know you loved him, and you were good to him. His name was Bunyang, wasn't it? We will find time to mourn him. But for now, we have to find your other pupils and run. That was my fault. I was too quick to believe the letter. Fortunately, your friend has offered us her help. And I will owe her a great debt when this is over. For now, we need to survive. We will stay strong, warrior.
It's excavation. And there we go, 4 pouches.
This should be fun. Well, I suppose this is an opportunity for Empress Yunma Fei to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of Gunwan Prison. This place was designed for the sole purpose of keeping people locked up indefinitely. You can almost hear the sounds of inmates losing their sanity. They may be in the third-tier block. That's where foreign prisoners and dissenters usually end up. Getting there is a little tricky. This place uses suspension cages and rotating drawbridges to isolate the prisoners. Keep moving and try not to look down. I hope the Empress doesn't mind a bit of exercise, if you don't mind.
This certainly seems excessive.
Your students will be in here.
Have faith, warrior.
Hold on.
Get me out.
They're not
or
here.
don't. I don't
They're not here. This place reeks of the Ebon Drake. They've clearly tried to indoctrinate these prisoners. Yeah, you know, break the wills of people with any shred of common sense so that they either believe in the Ebon Drake ideology or lose their will to oppose it. Be thankful your students aren't here. There are a few other places they could be, but I'd rather not take the Empress to any of them. If you say so, Jian. This way, please.
Will do.
Hold on.
I'm on it. I'll handle you myself.
Where's the bridge? It must be locked from the other side.
performing with Ebendrake.
Hold on. We'll search this block. Please take Her Majesty to the quarantine sector.
Let's go.
Will do.
Let's hurry. Your students might be in here. Get me out, or don't. I don't care. There's a special quarantine cell where they like to keep their high-profile visitors. Let's hope your students are there.
Aren't we freeing people here? I feel like we should be freeing these people.
I'm on it.
Hold on.
What are you doing here? Warrior, I can't believe it's you. You came all this way to rescue me? I was waiting for Guan outside the Urito village, and the rest is a blur. I woke up in here. This woman, this demon that looked like the Dowager told me that my time would come soon. You mean like the one in Zyway? No, Warrior, you can't let them take me again, please. Of course I remember. I almost died. I lost the only home I'd ever known, started a new life. It was supposed to be better now. I thought we were safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. I promise I'll do everything I can to help. Just get me out of here. Did you come here with Guan? Oh, alright. I'm sure he's fine. In a prison? I think I may have heard some crying earlier. I'll help you find them.
Do you know this person? She certainly seems to know you. Namsoyu? What? Her parents named her after the late Stratus princess? That's Princess Namsoyu? The Namsoyu? That's impossible. You're serious? I thought she died during the Zyway invasion. If that's really her, then she's the true and rightful heiress to the Stratus throne. The only way to be certain is to test her blood. I have an associate who might help us with that. If she is of royal Stratus lineage, then the Dowager must need her for something. Otherwise, she'd have killed her already. We'll sort this out after we find your students. Until then, make sure she stays close. Our motley crew is bound to draw attention. Alright, here's the plan. You, Quen, and Zhengyu scout the next sector and activate the bridge. I'll stay here with the Empress and our new special friend. Reinforcements are probably on their way, so work fast. Think you can handle this?
Will do. Please be careful, Warrior.
We'll search this block.
way, chumps.
Please take Her Majesty to the quarantine sector.
me.
Empress!
Are you injured? Well, where is Senha?
I do not know, Your Highness.
Why did this happen? Why? Why did my brother? He was trying to protect me. If I... Liar! You're a liar, just like Ryu!
Master. I don't understand. Ryu, he It all happened so fast. I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't save Bunyang. But it was Ryu. I thought he was one of us. I didn't even know we were in danger. I couldn't help Bunyang. I promised I would keep everyone safe, and I couldn't. I'm sorry, Master. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stop him. I'm sorry, Master. From now on, I won't let anyone get to Buna or Jinsoyun. Yes, Master.
Master? Wait, Bunyang's really gone, isn't he? Can I ask a favor, Master? We were in a hurry earlier and Bunyang left some things behind at the hideout. It's all that's left. Thank you. I think maybe Buna might feel better if she has something to remember him by. I'll be okay. I need to be brave for them, for Bunyang too.
Reunited at last. I know your hearts ache now, but at least you are together again. That pain will never go away, but you need to stay strong. The children need you. You cannot blame yourself, warrior. They love you, but they are hurting. Then let me ease your burden. The little one mentioned something left behind. I can take the children to this hideout while you stop the Dowager. The Nameless will protect us. Unless you would prefer to have a Talus Empress and 3 children following you. Right. You do what you can to stop the Dowager, and I promise your children and I will be safe in the hideout, don't worry. Thank you, old friend. Please be careful.
Kids shouldn't have to watch their friends die. I know it's hard to see them like this. At least we know they're safe.
A clan member has connected to the server.
There's a certain type of guilt that comes when you watch someone die and you're left among the living. If we still have life, we must have it for a reason. If nothing else, we must try to keep others from suffering the fate of our fallen friends. It seems the Dowager will do anything to consolidate her power, even if it means spilling the blood of the people she's sworn to protect. Perhaps it's time the Stratus throne was returned to the true Stratus lineage. If she is who you say she is, yes. The only way to be certain is with the Wandi compass. Do you remember Mushin's compass? This works the same way. The Wandi compass can verify that Namsoyu is of royal Stratus lineage. It was entrusted to General Hondu when Mushin's compass was stolen by Guihan. Of course, the general was still the Imperator then. Princess or not, let's get her out of this dump. the frying pan. Looks like word of our prison break got out before we did. In the eyes of the Empire, you and your friend are escaped convicts. I guess that makes me the traitor that said. The good news is that General Hondu's estate isn't far. The bad news is that it's surrounded by soldiers, mostly of the young, brash, stab first and ask questions later variety. Whatever happens, don't let them take Namsoyu.
Captain, I think we've been spotted.
We'll handle this. Please stay back.
Thank you. Be careful.
The quicker we deal with them, the fewer reinforcements we face later.
Are you all right?
We're fine, thank you. It's an honor, Your Honor.
Watch out! There's more coming.
Halt! Drop your weapons!
We don't have time for this. Back away.
Don't let them escape!
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Work together. Let us through! Let us through!
Down your weapons, and you'll live.
You don't know what you're doing. Let's go.
Yes, Captain.
Back away. Out of our way. Shh, keep it down. Shh, keep it down. Shh, keep it down. Shh, keep it down. Most of the soldiers are heading toward the prison, but it looks like the guards have doubled up as well. Either that or General Hondu has become paranoid. The authorities should still be under the assumption that we're trying to escape or hide. The home of a disgraced high-profile general should not be a place of interest. I'll scale this wall and open the east gate. You're welcome to come if you like. Sure, why not? You were with me the last time I broke into the home of a high-ranking government official. Let's hope things go smoother this time around. Keep an eye on Her Majesty.
Yeah.
We'll secure the courtyard. Meet us at the east gate.
Yes, Captain.
Watch your step. This courtyard has seen better days. General Hondu has really let this place go. Either way, his guards are still here, and they aren't going to let us through in light of recent events. If we're going, just subdue and silence them. Don't kill them. Too many have died. In time they'll understand. Let's get this over with. Okay, open the east gate.
AFK for a second here, guys. Sorry about that. I have to head out a little bit here. Trying to the end of this quest thingy.
Wait! There are guards at that gate as well.
It was bound to happen. Princess, Your Majesty, please stay back while we subdue these guards. You two stay near the exit and keep a sharp eye.
Yes, Captain.
No problem.
realms are you? You've got 2 seconds to talk.
General Hondu, please forgive our intrusion. I would not have come to you like this if it were not a matter of utmost urgency.
What could possibly justify this insanity?
With all due respect, General, I believe this warrior may be able to explain better
This
than I
is the
can.
prisoner who escaped? You dare to enter my quarters after flaunting the law and breaking out of prison? That's either courage or full-on stupidity.
A clan member has
You've got my
connected to the
attention.
server.
What is it? Divine Mandate ceremony? You're more than stupid, you're insane. You expect me to defy the Dowager and stop the ceremony? Enough of this. An escaped convict speaking of treason deserves no audience from me. I should run you through where you stand. Perhaps the prison wardens won't execute you outright if you surrender, but I wouldn't count on it, especially if you mention this Divine Mandate madness.
The Dowager is deceiving us all, General. This woman may be living proof.
Is that
Graphics
so?
set weird.
What's this proof you speak of? You fill this palace with even more lies. And who might you be? Another member of this circus?
I am Nam Soyu, lost daughter of Namsalin, and the rightful inheritor of the Stratus lineage.
Ha! This has gone from insanity to a complete farce. I call your bluff. I happen to have something which will expose your lies. The Wandi Compass. Prove you're the rightful heir with your blood. You speak the truth after all. Even if what you say is true, this heir, Namsoyu, is no solution. She only adds to the problem. The Dowager will either use her or kill her. I know the Dowager is power-hungry and foolish enough to attempt the Divine Mandate ceremony. But even a man in my position cannot stop it. She is too powerful, has too many loyalists. Your best option may be to petition the prince directly, especially if he and Namsoyu share a bloodline. Arranging a meeting is the right thing to do, but that's the extent of my goodwill. If Prince Subin refuses to listen, you must leave Gunwan and never return. This is
Dowager
madness.
Tehu and the Ebon Drake have put the entire Empire at risk. She's evil, General, and she's deceived you all.
Evil is only defined by whoever is in power. Even if what you say is true, how will you expose an entrenched evil such as the Dowager?
Princess Namsoyu may change things. For now, I'll keep her hidden and safe.
Good. We cannot allow Namsoyu to fall into the Dowager's hands. As for you, I will take you to the inner keep to meet Prince Subin, and we'll settle this one way or another. All of you, stay safe.
Yes, General.
Thank you.
should know before we start this foolishness? The inner keep is past the North Guard post. The guards verify the identity of anyone they don't recognize. I can deal with the guards at the entrance, but the guard captain is another story. I trained him well. He'll insist on doing things by the book. That said, I do have one idea. I can introduce you to the captain as the member of a potential military alliance. Matters for the proper military override Palace Guard concerns. Or at least I hope they will. If we fail, he won't hesitate to turn his guards on you. But if you stick to the script, we might just get out of this with our heads. Come on, stay behind me.
I'm going to pause this here. I got to head out for a while. I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.